Probably needed a little more discipline. But anyways, after everything happened and I did hit my bottom, I was ordered by the court to do a program. So I did my research, I called all the places around, and I had an interview, and I got accepted, and I didn't know what to expect at all. The closest thing I knew to a program was like celebrity, what is it called, celebrity rehab or something. I was like, I think it's going to be something in between like a military camp and celebrity rehab, I guess. They said, pack a week's worth of clothes and come down. And I was like, all right, I guess. So I was telling all the people I knew, you guys are going to see me for the summer. And I had to go this summer, in which I was like super bummed out about it because it was going to be hot, no swimming, I'll be stuck in this place with like 40 dudes I don't know. So I came here and surprisingly, like I was limited at the beginning. I saw all these people, older than me and tatted up, and I didn't really know what I was getting into. But the first guy that I talked to when I came here, he came and he was just super cool about it. Like he was super humble. He showed me the ropes. They really did what they could to like make someone and like the newcomers feel like at home. So I built a good support system in here. And I ended up with some responsibility running as the House Secretary. So as the months went on, about 2 months into it, I started noticing changes, and a lot of what I got out of this program was the therapy that I should have had after my brother got in his accident that I never got, because I never really got to talk to anyone about it. And the counselors here were good. They let me out all the stuff that I needed to do. In the beginning, they were giving me all these homework assignments, and I was like, "What's this? Like, I'm not in school. I'm supposed to be here and just kind of dry out and air out from being intoxicated." But I noticed as I started doing the material, it started to a little bit deeper into the root of my issues. So I started having priorities, trying to figure out what did I wanted to do, with my life and my lifestyle and where I wanted to go. And I got inspired by my brother because of the nurses that helped him get to where he is. I decided that I wanted to get into the health field, into nursing. And I had some prior classes at DVC and other community colleges. So I decided that after I was out, I got lucky. A friend of mine let me live with him, and he rented out a place to me. And he was a firefighter for Richmond. So I stayed with him for a few months, and I started taking classes again. Except for this time, I was paying for my own classes. And I didn't want to waste my money, It's like, okay to waste your family's money because it's not your money. So when I was taking school classes before, it was like, okay, whatever, I'll just do the minimal, and go hang out on the weekends and then go back to school. And I started to learn how to be a better student because I wanted to get, the things that my friends had. I want a house, I want this, I want that. And I knew I had the potential, but I lacked the motivation and the commitment. So I started taking classes again, and I started sitting at the front of this class. I started bringing my pencils and pens and just wanting it. And for the first time ever, I have like a determination and a motivation to want to do something.
Read one of your.
And so yeah, I have a couple of things that were going through my head when I was going through what Mario was going through, and I used to just write it out a lot. And my mom, she found a lot of my writings that I stashed away in a little journal, and then she incorporated them with her book. So here's a little one that kind of summarizes part of my lifestyle before and after. It's in the chapter 2 of her book. It goes, fallen star, broken wish, mended heart, and stolen kiss. Tortured souls and restless nights, empty pockets, and drunken fights. My past is not who I am. Basically, to me, like what that means is just like lot of the things that I went through from when I just didn't know my spot in the world and was just living that day-to-day